This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Huskers will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? Got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's past the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Back to pass. It's McCoy. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's McCoy. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Toss play to the outside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution. Gets the block and gets the first down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. The ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Yeah, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. The defense on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Ball handed off. He finds some space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's McCoy. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
And there's the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Huskers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Ball handed to the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. Makes an open space. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field, it's McCoy. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Huskers. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Walsh. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Here's the punt, high in the air. This one will be fair caught. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And now the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field, it's McCoy. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Frazier.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. To the air, it's McCoy. Running back has it on a screen now. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
By the receiver. Gain of 23 on the play. 1st and goal, Nebraska.
The Huskers line up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Nebraska. And the route is on.
Number 88.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a run to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
And he boots it high into the air. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's McCoy. Screen to the receiver in the flat. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Defense is coming after him, and the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quick completion of the tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. And the Huskers pick up enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Play action here on first down. A short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
He finds his man. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of...
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pounding away with the run game. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And then first down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.